说中文。
Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese. Chinese pot, Chinese pot, Chinese pot. That's the way to learn Chinese.
Hello, newbies. This is Chinese Pod,
I am Jenny.
and I am Ken.
Why that affected voice?
Well, no, I just thought I'd do something different.
How? Drama.
Was it okay?
It was brilliant.
You're too kind. So, while we're on the subject of
Drama or the lack of drama.
do we have drama today?
I wouldn't necessarily call it drama, but who knows what it would evolve to.
Okay.
We have a situation concerning the elevator.
Okay.
It's a critical moment where the door is closing and
Yep.
you're very close to the elevator.
Okay.
So what to say to hold the elevator?
Ah, that's it. So you're in the lobby, you're trying to reach the elevator, the doors are closed, and you want to ask somebody to hold that.
对.
It's like there. Okay.
Normally, I end up sliding into the elevator.
Yeah, I can just see it. I can just see you sliding in. Yeah. So the language is high frequency and it's useful stuff. We'll listen to it 3 times, and after that, we'll come back, we'll translate it, we'll take it apart. And in about 8 or 10 minutes from now, you'll have the whole thing down pat.
Okie dokie.
Yeah.
Dialogue first time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
Second time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
Third time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
Okay. Short and sweet.
对，
Let's translate.
好，等一下，
Wait a second.
等一下，
Hold on.
等一下，谢谢，
Thanks.
谢谢，
Thank you.
谢谢，不客气。到几楼？
Not at all. Which floor are you going to?
不客气。到几楼？
Not at all. Which floor?
不客气。到几楼？10楼，谢谢你。
10th floor. Thank you.
10楼，谢谢你。
The 10th floor. Thanks.
10楼，谢谢你。
There you have it. Simple
对
and useful, I hope.
，Yeah, and it's a complete exchange.
It is. And I think that almost every sentence here could be used in another context. So you
Yes.
can actually use it and build sentences with this stuff. Okay, now this phrase is really, really useful. It basically means wait up, hang on a second, hold it, whatever. But what are the tones on it?
It's 等一下，等一下。So 等 third tone,
Yeah.
meaning to wait.
Yes.
And 一下 second and fourth.
Second and fourth.
对
All right, so don't worry too much about it, but let's get the sound and we could listen to it a couple of times.
等一下，等一下。
等一下.
对
So it just means wait up, hang on there. Very useful, as you can imagine.
对
Yeah.
Incidentally, as we are recording this,
Yes.
I said 等一下 to our sound engineers
You
for like
did.
5 times.
You did, because you wanted to check some stuff, right?
对
So, and of course, that person did, in fact, 等一下, in which case you should thank them.
谢谢，谢谢。
谢谢.
是的
Yeah. 谢谢.
Fourth and neutral tone.
Yes. Simple stuff, but this is the stuff you got to know.
对
Now, when this continues, so when somebody says 谢谢, there's a lot of ways you can
reply.
reply, and here's one.
不客气， 不客气。
不客气。
对，
Now, that sounds really nice to me. It's like a really nice way to say, not at all.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, not at all. Literally translated, 不客气, what would it mean?
客气 means overly polite.
Okay.
And 不客气 don't be that polite.
Yeah, there's no need. Now, that doesn't, in English, that almost sounds rude. Don't be that polite.
No need to be that
It
polite.
just means there's no need for that.
对。
But it's very friendly and nice. So one more time, if I say to you, 谢谢,
不客气，
谢谢,
不客气。
there you go. Now, this helpful person in the elevators is going to also held open the door for you, is very kind to you, and now...
He's going to press the button for you.
Yeah.
到几楼？到几楼？
到几楼? Now, literally translated is arrive at which floor.
Exactly.
Now, it means which floor do you want to go to?
Yes.
Right? So the word 到 is fourth tone, is that right?
Exactly.
Now, tell us a little bit more about this.
到 means to arrive.
Yes?
at-
Okay.
So here, well, in English, you would say, which floor are you going to,
Okay,
right? But
yeah.
in Chinese, you can say 到几楼?
Yes.
Which floor will you be arriving at?
on? Yes,
Right.
something like that. Yeah. And so the expression for which floor is
几楼？几楼？
so 几 as in which, as in a number usually.
Yes.
Right? Which number? 几, third tone, right?
Yes.
And the floor then is
楼？楼？
looks like a second tone.
Exactly.
Okay. So put it together, and which floor you're going to is
到几楼？到几楼？
到几楼.
是的。
Which floor do you want to go to?
十楼？十楼？
Now, 10th floor. That's interesting. The word for 10 is
十？
十,
对。
second tone.
Yes.
And the word for floor is
楼？楼？
which is also second tone.
Bingo.
Great. So when you put them together, you have
十楼？十楼？
十楼. Good practice, I think.
对。
I've always found the second tone the most difficult for some reason.
Oh, see, you have two second tones here.
Ah, and it's a good way to practice. Let's hear it again, please, Jenny.
十楼。
十楼.
Eh,
There you go.
Brilliant.
10th floor. And thank you.
Again.
Yes.
谢谢你，谢谢你。
Now you can say 谢谢 or 谢谢你, and they both essentially mean the same thing.
Yes.
I would find 谢谢你 slightly warmer and slightly more just
It's directed at
at you. Yeah. 谢谢 just means thanks, right?
Right.
But 谢谢你 means thank you.
是的，
There you go. Because the pronoun you is
你
你.
你
There you go. That's one way to practice your Chinese, running in and out of elevators, you know?
and make elevator friendships.
Well, if you think about it, it's a perfect way because if you see somebody coming in, you can hold the door for them and you can ask them.
对，
到
到几
几楼？
楼？到几楼？ And you don't need to worry about, the potential of extended conversation.
Yes, because it's not going to happen in an elevator. Yeah. Okay, let's listen to that 3 more times.
Welcome back to another installment of Chinese Pod Trivia. And the question for you is, for what test does Chinese Pod offer preparation services for? Is it A, the polygraph, B, the colonoscopy, C, the HSK test, or D, the CAT scan?
The CAT scan?
Ooh, sorry, that is incorrect. The correct answer is C, the HSK test. That's right, Chinese Pod will thoroughly prepare you to pass this rigorous test of proficiency in Chinese. ChinesePod.com/HSK.
Dialogue first time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
Second time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
third time.
等一下，谢谢。
不客气。到几楼？
10楼，谢谢你。
So Ken,
Yep.
we just had a very simple dialogue.
Yes, we did.
But everyday stuff, high frequency.
Yeah, yeah.
And if this is your first ever
Yeah.
Chinese lesson, I think by now you will be able to piece it all together.
Yeah, the idea here is always that we try to match the language to the situation. So you hear the situation, we try to bring the listener into a situation, let them experience it from that perspective of somebody, directly experiencing it.
Yes.
And then relating the sounds and the words to this scenario. And that means also, we don't necessarily have to go into a lot of details about grammar and stuff like that because it doesn't matter. It's learning through experience, let's say.
Right.
It might be vicarious experience, but it's nonetheless it's experience. So yeah, that's why we're often on phones, we're often in elevators, we're often on the street, we're often in offices and families and doing the things
Because that's where
people
life
do.
happens,
That's
right?
where it happens.
Oh, Ken,
Yeah.
when I am in a crowded elevator,
Yep.
I always want to giggle for no reason.
Really?
Yeah, and I have to try really hard to contain myself.
That is so odd.
But I'm sure
Will you
there are people who are like me. So if you are like that, please let me know on Chinese Pod.
Okay, that is very revealing. I never knew that, Jenny. But okay, I'm going to watch out next time I'm in a crowded elevator with you. That could be fun. Yeah, and if anyone else out there has that particular type of hobby, let us know about it. Anyway, we got to go, Jenny.
是的。
We'll be back again tomorrow with another lesson. But right now, it's time to say
再见。
再见.
As usual, ChinesePod provides an extensive selection of learning materials for this lesson on its website, www.chinesepod.com. You can access this lesson directly with the lesson number
1098.
So just go to www.chinesepod.com/1098 and you will find a transcript, vocabulary, and much more. The link again, www.chinesepod.com/1098.